You just put our complaint through PayPal. He has a certain amount of days to react back, or money will go back on our account. We have no problem with shipping you out your product right back to you. But Crow, I will be sending you, if you want it, it's up to you. We just need permission from you if we can ship this to your front door. We had that bed sheet, or sorry, tablecloth, and I got it at a very large size. If you want it. It's up to you if you want it. Now, also too, I want to talk to you guys about scammers. Now, like I said, scammers pretty much can't back their products. And the one thing about scammers is the fact that they will try to do whatever they can to make their product seem like something that it's not. Now, this is a fellow by the name of Crows1176. We've had orders. We have got some problems. Some products came through. We were able to get our hands on, but we had to do that through other customers that were able to make those purchases for us, or other people that actually did the orders for us. But at the end of the day, you have to watch this individual because he's really sketchy. So we have video documents showing him making products out of black and white paints. We have done these tests ourselves to see if they would match, and yeah, they match quite well. We also too have a screen downstairs made out of a tablecloth that was able to match two of its products. One of them being the Metallica mix was able to match that with no problem whatsoever. Now, if you go back and you watch the demonstrations of the Metallica mix, how he goes and he talks about how it produces amazing colors and contrast and all these things, but we got a tablecloth to do the exact same thing. Now, this is our detailed receipt that we ordered our product from Crow right there. As you can see on the receipt what we paid for. We just got off the phone with PayPal. They're taking care of it as we speak. They're contacting them right now. I'll show you how to override and get your money back on your account in no time at all. And keep in mind, when the product gets there, do not open the containers. As you can see, our containers are still sealed. Do not open them. The reason why you don't open them, because you can't say that you opened them up, you tampered with them, you touched with them, you added something in it. Don't touch them. If he starts switching his containers out to metal containers so you can't see what's in them, then you know he's going to take another step up to scam you even more. So, and do not buy from the eBay site. Do not buy from there. If you buy from the eBay site, you will not have this transaction. We didn't have this right here. We'd be in some trouble right now. But because we have a detailed receipt, this is from Wix, it's from the website, it's a timestamp, everything right there, all the information is right there, showing that we did make the purchase of what we bought. You want to make sure if you do buy, go to the website, but I advise you do not buy at all. If you already have it already and you went through the website, if you went through the eBay account, cancel your order. Because like I said, at the end of the day, we have asked this individual multiple times to back up his product, especially next to black and white paint, and he hasn't done it. The simple fact, like I said, he scammed us, and he sent us a black paint instead of his product. Clearly shows, and we're talking, they're in forum sites right now. We're setting for ready for forum sites to start chatting about this. They want to know why a person who has such confidence in his product, and if he did the reviews correctly, why he wouldn't have a problem with shipping out the actual product itself. And it clearly shows that he never did a proper review. The product he had in the containers were fake. And he pretty much just, this is what Crow does. But anyway, at the end of the day, we're going to show you that you don't buy from this individual because he is a scammer. He tried to scam our company and try to take money from us, send us a product that didn't even exist, or black paint or some nonsense. I'm pretty sure that's what he was doing with the Frankenstein. He was probably shipping people black paint because there's no such thing as a black Frankenstein. Crow, this is for you. As soon as you give me permission, I'm going to send this to you. I got this for you. This is the same tablecloth that we used right over there for that screen to match your product. Now, I got this for you. This is for you. I'm going to ship this to you. If you want it, I'll ship it to your front door. I'm going to put it in a post office mailer. I got your address. I'm going to put your address on it. And since you're having a hard time, I don't know, maybe it's money, I don't know, about picking up this, doing this demonstration, I would appreciate it that you do an unboxing on this and put this against your products. That's all I want you to do. Now, are we going to get the product? Yeah, we're going to get the product here. Like I said, this is the reason why we have to go through customers to get this, or go through a business associate to get that, because at the end of the day, this is the kind of stuff that he does. That's why when he sent us the email talking about buy all you want, so and so and so, no with the nonsense, I'm a professional. Clearly you're not a professional. Clearly you have no faith in your product at all. But at the end of the day, as I said before, this labels you as a potential scammer because money exchanged hands. It's a transaction that went on. That's the part you don't understand. Transaction went through. So they're contacting Crow right now to require the information needed. We already sent down your videos on your product, showing your paint on demonstration of your Cinemax, showing the product that's a match that we have in our containers, and the containers are not open. So as I said before, if you get this product, if it lands on your front door, that whole policy has about not getting your money back, that's bullcrap. You can get your money back. Don't open the containers. That's what you don't do. Now, if you start switching over to unseeable containers, then you got a problem there. Because now you can't see actually what's in the containers. You'll have to open it up. And he can easily say, well, they opened it up, they put something in it, they did that, so and so and so. A couple of things he can use to his defense to try to back that up. Okay. So let's show you first off the bat. This is one of the videos. Oh, I forgot. We got to put these in for you real quick. These are all the information you need. So you can do these tests for yourself. Since eventually he doesn't want to do the test. Keep in mind, we have been on his site multiple times. I've talked to Crow directly through his site, and we've sent him these links to make these products himself to test against this product. He just refuses to do them. Let's go over here and get this is the demonstration. You'll see that right there on him making the products for free, right there. Let's see. Okay. So let's go over here, over here, over here. Get that information for you guys. Look, at the end of the day, you have to understand. If you're trading something for somebody and they do something like that, hey, it's a trade-off. At the end of the day, that's a between another person, another word. But you're talking about this is a money transaction. So it has a little more weight to it. You can't do that money transaction, especially if the whole entire transaction was recorded, which it was. The whole conversation, everything was recorded. And I sat there and said in the demonstration that the addresses don't match. And the reason why the addresses don't match, because I'm pretty sure he's going to do something pretty sneaky. Like I said, Crow is an individual that cannot be trusted at the end of the day. Because he'll smile on your face one minute and steal from you the next. Now, it's just not that. The fact that he steals from his customers every single day because, again, he has not backed his product of black and white paint. And because he hasn't done that, at the end of the day, what do you have on your wall? Do you have an actual screen paint product, or do you have something that you can get into your car, drive down to a Home Depot and Lowe's and make it yourself at a gallon for $40? Or just go over to Amazon and just order a tablecloth and do the exact same thing. As a matter of fact, you would come out much cheaper than even the digital and crystal screen paint with the tablecloth. Number one, again, I showed you. They're waterproof, which means you can take it outside and there's no painting involved. You just take it out of the package, set it up, and you're done. That's it. I'm going to purchase me another one. We're going to build one. And when we get the Cinemax down, and we already have your other products down here. I don't even know why you would even go through that, because you do know we have your actual other products down here. And just because they're not the latest, there's still products that you have on your YouTube account that you claim that they could do things that they can't do. If we go back to the Metallica mix, and we go back to the personal mix, which you are selling right now on your website, you claim these products to do all these things that no other screen paint can do. But yet we can match that to a tablecloth downstairs. That's disturbing. That is really freaking disturbing. And the tablecloth is going to be much larger than what you would get from a quart. You're going to get a size for around $13. I think it's around $13 at 60 inches high and 120 inches wide. Wrinkle-free, waterproof tablecloth. That's the one we have downstairs. Let's see. Let's go over in here. Let's go grab that one. We need it from here. I'll get it from here. There we go. This is much better. So if you're going to claim your product as being the best, if you're going to claim yourself as being a professional, you have to be a professional in the field. Even if you don't like the person, if you don't like, I'm not a big fan of Black Diamond, really not a big fan of it at the end of the day, but I have enough respect for their technology. If they ask me for something or a product and we signed it an NDA or a non-disclosure agreement, I'm going to send them exactly what we have over here. Why would I not send them what over here? My technology does what's supposed to do. Why would I need to fake it? Okay? At the end of the day, it is what it is. There you go. So while you're doing this, you've done more damage to yourself. Number one, it shows at the end of the day, you're not a person to be trusted when it comes to business. People should not be trusting you with their credit cards, and personal information should not be trusted with you. Number two, like I said, you're not a person who can keep his word, but we already know this from the door. Like I said, it's not we're not shocked or surprised at the end of the day because again, we have like 15 cancellations from them. And this is one of the products when we went to a customer who ordered the Metallica mix you see down there on the table. That's the first one we got. We wanted to get the Cinemax, and he called the customer, he canceled his order, and he sent us an email saying, "Hey, buy whatever you want." So at the end of the day, it would have been much easier to buy directly from the site and have it shipped to us and have it come to a customer and ship to that person, that person. So this information, let me see. We have. Did I just copy all this? Here we go. We're going to put this right here. So this is all the evidence we have on Crow. There are actually it's a lot more than that. There's a few more other videos in there where he was faking other demonstrations. He was cutting corners on other things, but we put the stuff you really need to see. So these are the paints right here that we asked Crow to make to test against his products. We have everything from Cinemax. We have everything from the digital and crystal screen paint, the ice, a YouTuber's demonstration, how he made his own product. All that's right there for you to make yourself. We have the link where you can go to Amazon and pick up the tablecloth right there that you can get for yourself. We're going to be doing a lot of detailed videos on you, Crow, as of today. A lot of detailed radio videos because I'm not angry with you at the end of the day because this is who you are at the end of the day. And I do forgive you because this is who you are. But at the end of the day, people need to know what kind of person you are. You're not a person to be trusted. At the end of the day, you are a thief. This makes you a thief. You do know that, right? When you take money and you do so, this makes you a thief at the end of the day. It makes you a scammer at the end of the day. This is not good. What you should have did, even though win or lose, you should have sent the product down to begin with. And also it shows that you have no confidence in your product. If you're willing to take measurements like this to commit fraud and to scam, to do this, to make sure your product doesn't go to a certain place, it clearly shows that your product does not do what it's supposed to do. If it did, you would have sent the real thing. Gives you something to think about. You hurt yourself in this one. All right. Because we can say easily, with this proof evidence we have now, yes, we can label you as a scammer. And we can post this anywhere we want because we have proof. Even in the PayPal complaint, we stated that our company was scammed. Because it was scammed. You were supposed to give us the product. You gave us this nonsense. You gave us this black paint. You scammed our company. That makes you a potential scammer at the end of the day. So who's to say that you don't get ticked off at another customer? He ticks you off. He gets you upset. And you decide to send him out something that's not right. There you go. Because people can't say at the end of the day, well, no, if that's a customer, treated different. No. Anger is anger either way you look at it. It's either way you look at it. Anger is anger. So if you got mad at a customer, who's to say you wouldn't do the same thing to him? All right. It's how you carry yourself at the end of the day. All right. So that's all the information you need right there. This right here is the video you'll be seeing soon. This is the video we're going to be posting now. We didn't want to post this now. This will be posted to the blacklist. We'll have this on full display on our sites. And this will be shown your product being made out of a black and white product that we were able to duplicate. Also, we will be posting this video also too of our company being scammed by Crow1176 of not being able to produce a product as he claimed would be able to do all these magical things. And at the end of the day, he couldn't back his own product. So right there, if you look at the Metallica mix right there, that is the product he gave away for free. Now, this demonstration, this video doesn't exist. You can't find it. This was deleted off his account. And you can't find it. We actually have the only copy of it. He has the other one. There's somebody else made a copy of it. So in this demonstration, you clearly see Crow in his kitchen, dinette set. And you will see him making a black and white paint product. Now, this is the tutorial video we used to make several of his screen paint products. And in that, we were able to match his products perfectly. Keep in mind, we weren't trying to duplicate the products. We were trying to see how close we could come to matching the products. And surprisingly, it did. Even a little bit more crazier, we wanted to see exactly if we just mixed anything together and if we could land to this product. And that's where we came up with products called the Mega Mix, the Crazy Mix, the Messy Mix. These were products that we just literally just threw stuff together without even measuring it, and it still matched the product with no problem whatsoever. So you'll get a chance to see the full video. Now, this is for the Metallica mix. We used to match it on the personal because I wanted to see if another screen paint would blend it and match. And it did perfectly. So as you can see right there, he's taking several tablespoons of black paint. This is what we requested from him to take the video he has here. This is actually him to take the video, do the same demonstration, and match it against his products. He refuses to do the demonstration. All right, so you have that right there. All right, let's go over to, this is another fellow here who made his own screen paint product. He posted it on YouTube. It does the exact same thing as Crow's product, so nothing different. Right here, same thing I said, black and white paint all together. This fellow by over here posted his ingredients. The reason why we ask for these tests, now when we do our tests against our black screens, we have to do black paint, black fabric. All these tests have to be done to show that at the end of the day, our product does not match any of these products whatsoever. Crow has yet to back up any of these products at all. So we're going to be requesting again today, Crow, or Jamie, however you call yourself, if you could do those demonstrations of what we have listed. Now keep in mind, he's going to have to make each ingredient. He's going to have to make it live so everybody can see what he's mixing, what he's putting together. He can't go in, he can't alter or change anything because you will also have the ingredients also too. And at the end of the day, we'll see whether or not the product matches. He's not going to do the demonstration, but we can request it. We've asked him multiple times. I even talked to him directly on his site. And as you can see, bare silver screen, as he told you, black paint. And sometimes they add a little silver in there. The digital and crystal screen paint, we had Martha Stewart's before Martha Stewart went out of business. That's pretty much it. It does the exact same. Now this fellow's using a very high-end projector and his demonstration. And I'll show you right there them painting the wall in. Same color as Crow's product. It'll have the same reaction when he has the lights on. As you can see right here. Same reaction with the tannish look around the screen, as you can see. And if he works it with the lights out, he can pull up a contrast level, just like Crow's demonstration. See? And there's the ingredients right there. We asked him to make that one too, and do that too also, to post that one to show that his product had no difference. He wasn't able to do the demonstration. So at the end of the day, I said you're paying way too much for paint. At $80, you're paying way too much. Simple fact is it probably costs you to make a gallon of this for probably about 40 bucks. Now, if you don't want to go with a gallon, you can go with the bid sheet, which we're going to be doing a demonstration downstairs, showing you at the end of the day. Like I said, until he backs these products, at the end of the day, he's milking his customers. He's just giving, at the end of the day, a black and white paint product at the end of the day that you can clearly make yourself. Crow, that makes you a scammer. The fact that you have a black and white paint product, that the video doesn't exist at all, and we're the only ones who have that video. In that video, we've made 3 of your screen paint products with it. Clearly shows in the day that you're lying about your products being this, that, and the other. Now, as he said about the Metallica mix, the Metallica mix was supposed to be a high performance screen paint, correct? The personal mix was supposed to be your personal product. That was supposed to be something that you made for yourself, but you allowed your customers to have it. That's why it's called the personal mix. If that matches that bid sheet, that's going to be a shame. All right, let's go over here real quick. We're going to go right here. And this is what also makes you a scammer, Crow. We made your products. Let's go down to the video. We made each one of your products one by one. And they matched. Now, like I said, the personal was a little interesting because when we did the personal we started off with 2. It didn't match. We did 3, it didn't match. 4, clicked perfectly. See right there? We made multiple gray mixes, and every last one of them matched your product. And this is just basic stuff that customers can go to a Home Depot or Lowe's and pick it up. Now, also too questionable too. We're gonna look at your site too. Your shipping costs, I got a post office mailer, so it's like $8 to ship a mailer. If you're basically shipping packages from the eBay account and you're charging 20 bucks for shipping, yet on your website, your shipping is free. That doesn't even add up. That's about the weirdest thing. So why do you have a shipping cost on one site and you're charging on another? Now, if you're basically sending out $20 $8 mailers, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Something's really wrong there when you think about that. You're doing mailers because our package came in a mailer. It didn't come in a box. A box would have been about 14 bucks. All right. And judging by the shipping time, it was the usual 2 to 3. It was no different. The shipping time was just the basic flat rate 2 to 3. So the basic flat rate 2 to 3 at $8, and you're charged, and that was free. We didn't pay anything. So he paid $8 for that. But on your eBay account, you're charging 20 bucks. So 20 bucks, you're making a profit off each shipping if you're shipping it back in a mailer. You're from California. We're in Philadelphia. You see out the distance from where we're at, from you're at, it's a longer distance. We got our package here. Matter of fact, we got it faster than 3 days. Yeah, about 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 days it takes for a package to get here from California. So we got to ship that regular shipping cost, which means you're taking a little money out on shipping. Because if your shipping is free on your website, why isn't it free on your eBay account? On the eBay account, you can't get a detailed receipt, but on your website, you can get a detailed receipt. And you have a category on your website, but you don't have a category on your eBay. So that's why I say you're still running little scams. And that's why you got to be careful with this individual. That's why I tell you, we give them challenges. The reason why the challenges are so detailed, because Crow will figure a way to try to sneak around it. Look at that. That's right there. We made your product there. It's the product we use, Super Paint. We use Super Paint from Benjamin Moore, and it wasn't even bare silver screen. It was the cheapest paint we can get our hands on, like $17 a gallon, and we were able to make his product. Now, at the end of the day, I said, if I'm wrong in these demonstrations, feel free to come in and back your product up. And you haven't backed your product up yet. This is how many demonstrations we've done. This is a month ago. We did this. We asked them to do this demonstration a month ago. Here's another one. We asked them again. Did another demonstration on this product. Is this the one we made it? Let me see. Yeah, no, we made this product right from there. Yep, another one right there. So what we're going to do, Crow, is because we can't trust you to ship the product down, we'll just wait over a period of time and we'll wait till you fall asleep on this, like, unaware of it. And we're not going to say anything on camera when the orders are going to go through. We're going to get all his product down here, all in one hit. So that way we don't have to go through this. But that's the reason why when people say, oh, just order from the site, you can't order from Crow because Crow, like I said, does dirty stuff. Right here, Crow, see this video right here? This is where we made 4 dark black mixes to put against our own screen. We did this test already. We did it a month ago. We did that test a month ago against our own product. And we are still waiting for him to do this. So until you do these tests, Crow, you're a scammer. And basically by the transaction of, us sending us the wrong paint and what you just did, clearly you knew what you were doing because everything was recorded. Everybody saw everything that was going on. It was all done live. You knew what you were doing. At the end of the day, but it makes you a scammer. Over there, he's probably laughing about, oh, yeah, I got over it. No, but it's not good. That's not good. Because people are going to look at that and say, okay, I'm not trusting this guy with my credit card and information. No, I wouldn't do it. Here we go. There's the video right there. We made every last one of his screen paints right there on video. Every last one of them matched. Every last one of them. We're going to put that link there for you guys. So I'm going to show you right here. And like I said, if I'm wrong in the demonstrations, feel free to do it yourself. Because I would love to see it. See, we're able to match your UV mix. We made your UV mix. The UV mix came out extremely good. Now we know how to modify your paint now. We can go in and modify your product because we know how it's made. I know how the personal mix is made. So when you did the demonstration of all your products side by side, and I saw how they were matching, we could tell exactly how much black you added in to make your IB mix, just by the personal mix alone, because we can tell by the measurements we had to put in. We broke that paint down live to show you how it's done. Now, see how they're all matching? And we use cheap super paint from Sherwin-Williams. We got it from over there, and some everyday black paint, and we're able to match every last one of those products. We got 3 screen paints out of 1 gallon of paint. 3 of them. I'm going to put this video in there for you guys. There's your product right there. And you sat there and made all those accusations on video on how your product does this and how it does that. And at the end of the day, your customers gave you money for black and white paint, something they could have easily went to Home Depot or Lowe's and they could have made it themselves. So right here we have the UV mixes here. See that orange little tag? Right here we have the, I think that's the personal. And right here we have the Metallica. So we're going to put that link at the bottom. It's going to say detail on how to make. We made the products right there. So the detail instructions are there. And so you read the instructions, you can watch it being made. This is what he has to do to back his product up. And this is what we'll be posting onto the Blacklist site. We'll also be sending this over to AVS Forums, a couple other sites. One of them that to be careful of your paints, that you are a potential scammer at the end of the day. You have never backed your products up and you have scammed their company. We had to go file a complaint through PayPal from scamming us. It would have been much better if you just sent the paint. So his products are right there. See that little tag right there? That's the UV mix. You can't see it, can you? That's the UV mix blending that well onto the screen. Let me get up close for you. All right, right up on top of the screen. You still can't see it, can you? Look, that's a sample sheet right there. Blend it right on in. Now right there, I'm gonna flip the screen up a little bit with my hand. Watch me flip it up. There's the UV mix. We matched the UV mix perfectly. So that matched. So I'm gonna put this video at the bottom for you guys to check it out for yourself. So in this video, you will see me make all his products right there. Well, first, let's see. We made it all for 40 bucks. That's what it cost us, $40 to make all that paint. All 3 of them for 40 bucks. And he's charging you guys $89 per quart. And we made it all for 40 bucks. So I'm gonna put that right there for you. I need to copy this also too, because we need to start adding Crow to the Blacklist site. Now the Blacklist site is nice because, like I said, we have all the evidence of all his doings on there now. We're going to post them on there, and we can take a link to the entire site and jump that site anywhere we want. That will have all that information in there on why you don't want to do business with them, including we want to keep you up to date on the complaint that was filed against Crow today for fraud. Let me see. Make sure you have all this down here. Okay. Copy this down here. We're going to have you down as scammer alert in flashing letters on the site. We're also going to show you too, on top of that, I want you to look at his website. Be very careful about the website. Like I said, the website is very, very, very shisty. As you can see, you'll see when we'll show you between that and the eBay account, you will see basically that they don't match up. Like I said, one is giving you free shipping, one's not giving you free shipping. Our package came in a post office mailer. At the end of the day, like I said, that's money, you know, if he's charging you. Now, mind you, we're not worried about that because we didn't pay anything. We got free shipping on the website. But if you go to the eBay account, you will pay for shipping. You will pay 20 bucks for it. We're going downstairs to the basement. We got sun coming in through here. So we're going to the basement. I got a computer downstairs. As we have to finish off anyway, because I have to. We're going to do the bid sheet. Now we're going to be doing a detailed demonstration today on the bid sheet versus Crow's products. We're going to be going back and looking at his original videos where he talks about all the stuff about how his products do this and do that, and then we'll compare it to the bid sheet. Because I love it when people talk about their products having all these special abilities, but at the end of the day, it matches a bed sheet. Let me see what we need here. We need that one set link there, not there. I think this is the one right here. Yeah, here we go. No, that's not it. That's not it. We need the other one. We just take it from here. And then once we get the rest of your products down here, Crow, we will basically match them against paint, everyday paint. Because now we got to see what you're really, really afraid. You do not want that Cinemax down here. You are terrified to have it down here. What are you hiding that you're so afraid of? All right. So I'm going to put this right here because you're afraid of something. All right, so this right here at the top, this is how you make the paint for 40 bucks. There's a detailed instruction showing you how to do it and the results. You'll get a chance to see, make the product and the results of what we got off of it. And I can see why you were scared of a Phantom. Who wouldn't be? I screen that took out certifieds left and right. Again, it's a very powerful piece of technology. But like I said, you didn't beat that screen. I knew your demonstrations were definitely all fake. Because at the end of the day, like I said, if you could beat the screen, it wouldn't be a problem to take it on. It would not be a problem. Let me see. We got here. No, we didn't put it in that one. Did we do this one? Let me make sure we got that there. We got two of these open up. Here we go. We need to put this at the bottom. Here we go. There's a link right there. I need to change that to a cap. Let's be an all right from there. All right. You want to go downstairs? We have less sunlight the computer. Okay. So I'm going to post that right now. And then we're going to pop downstairs. And we're going to show you why. Because we can't, when you do these demonstrations, you have to be to back your product up. So we're going to show you, we're going to go downstairs. We're going to get the bed sheet. Now, like I said, or the tablecloth. The tablecloth is, I would say, the cheapest way to go. It's even cheaper than the digital one. Because at the end of the day, the tablecloth, it's going to cost you like next to nothing. And on top of that, like I said, it's weatherproof, So it's weatherproof, it's stretchable. We got a nice screen out of it. And like I said, Jamie, if you want it, I have it over here. We're not going to see it right now. If you want it, we have it right here for you. I ordered you one for yourself so you can do your own demonstration versus your product. Anybody else? These right here, like I said, go to the website, you can pick them up. All right, so let's go downstairs and let's show you how close they match. This is the reason why you have to be careful. When you do these, like I said, we do our demonstrations, like I said, we have to show a difference between these different products. Because at the end of the day, I don't want my customers thinking we're scamming them. And we're basically having black paint in the containers, or you could do the same thing with a black fabric. But he didn't do any of these tests. If we did any of these tests to begin with, he would have noticed that his product was matching these surfaces with no problem whatsoever. Know what I mean? All right, which one we want to use? Let me see what projector we want to use. I'll show you the surface we got here. Now, yes, I'm sorry, Jamie, but we're going to be using that demo from now on. Any video we start, we're going to start it off with the fact that you did that faulty transaction. You're a scammer, buddy. So that's what we're going to be using from now on. Anytime we present your screen paint, we'll always start off with that video first, warning customers not to buy from you because you are a potential scammer and you may not get what you're supposed to get from them. Let me go turn my computer on so you can see exactly the website difference. So we'll get that set up for you too. It backfired, didn't it? You thought it was going to go another way, but it backfired on you. What do you think was going to happen? The transaction was recorded live. Everything was recorded live. What do you think was going to happen, Jamie? Come on now. All right. This right here is the bed sheet that you can purchase off of Amazon. There it is right there. We're going to put that right here. All right, there we go. And on top of that, it gets against to sit against my technology too at the end of the day. So let's get fired up with something over here. Get something started. I'm gonna disconnect this one. Put the fire stick in instead. That's what I use. He's already ranting and he's mad. What are you mad about? You're a scammer, buddy. Deal with it. That's what you did. You scam. You scam people. You can't back your products up. At the end of the day, your products end up matching cheap tablecloths, and we got videos of you. There's no videos of me making a black painted product. There's no videos of me at all. On top of that, we have multiple cancellations from you. You're not a person to be trusted at the end of the day. Your product doesn't work. You go through all steps to make sure your product doesn't get down here. And there has to be a reason why. And the reason why it doesn't work. Because at the end of the day, you're a scammer. Your products don't work. You can't back your products up. And I can call you that. I sat there on camera and tried to egg you to go out and do the demonstration. Call your product finger paint, overpriced primer. Called your product every name. If somebody had called my product that, you darn well would have been out there testing my product, backing my product at 100%. You don't call my product this, that, and the other and get away with it. But we called your product everything under the book, and you still took all those insults and went about your business due to the fact that you know you can't back it up. You got overpriced primer. That's what you got, buddy. Only thing your product is good for is prepping my screens to be coated, and we don't even require primer. So I don't know what I'll be using it for. I did use it one time, basically, for the kitchen wall upstairs. I used it to use it as a primer because I had no great paint in the house. So that's what I used it for, and it worked perfectly. That's the only thing it's good for. Now, if you think I'm wrong, then do a demonstration and prove me wrong. That's all you got to do is back your product up, but you can't do it. So at the end of the day, we're going to rename the bed sheets under your product because you can't back your product. At the end of the day, your product is what it is. We're going to call it, I don't know, we're going to call it Crows Amazing Bed Sheet. We can call it something, but it's going to have your name on it. I guarantee at the end of the day. And we're going to link where you can get it because it matches your product. Technically, it is your product. It matches your screens. So that's what we're going to call it for now. We got to get a name for it. A blackout cloth. We'll call it a blackout cloth surface. There's no painting involved. No painting involved. What's the name? What can we call it? Well, technically, you don't own the rights to Crow. You don't. You don't own the rights to it. See, you can name a company, you can name a product the same as mine, but at the end of the day, you got to back it up because on a Phantom, I can draw on the screen a Phantom with black paint. I can do anything I want against a Phantom. They don't match and everything else. So I can back my product up, but I could literally call this Crows 2.0 blackout cloth. Can you do anything about it? Can you come on in and show me a demonstration why your product it's not the same as this? Can you show me anything? Can you? You can't. At the end of the day, you match that surface right there. Now, if you go do a demonstration by saying, hey, this is Phantom technology, this is so and so and so, I can say, no, it's not. I can come out there and take fabric, whatever I want. I can take that surface right there, that surface right there, black paint, those speakers, whatever, throw it against my screen. It's not going to match. I can back my product. So from now on, that blackout cloth surface, we're going to have it for free on the digital crystal screen paint. And it's going to have your name attached to it. Unless you can back it up. I'm going to make you do those demonstrations. You're going to do those demonstrations at the end of the day. At the end of the day, at the end of the year, whatever, you're going to do those demonstrations. You've been fighting those demonstrations for the longest time. It's time to get them done. So from now on, that's what we're going to do. We're going to name that product after you until you back it up. And that's cheaper than the digital crystal screen, but you know, it does. Digital One matches that perfectly. It does. It matches that. But Digital One is a 7-year-old product. It's an old screen paint. So that's what we're going to call it. We're going to call it Crows Miracle 2.0 Blackout Cloth. And it's being posted today on the website. I'm going to take the pictures and everything to show that we have the evidence that your product matched. What you're about to do right now. Now, the surface you're seeing right now is the same fabric we have here. I said again, it's weatherproof, waterproof, all that good stuff. Let's set the projector up, show you what we got. And we'll do this on ultra short throw. We'll do this on long throw. Whatever you need to see to show you at the end of the day that his products are not tested. And Crow knew this from the door. Crow knew all this stuff in the door. I don't know what's worse. The fact that you get on camera and you talk about all this stuff that your product's supposed to be, and at the end of the day, it ends up matching these particular surfaces with no problem. Now, mind you, they make this in 3 different shades. They make it in a darker version too, just so you know. So if you want a little bit more contrast, just get the darker version. We'll get all three of them down there. We'll test them out. We'll show you what we got. When we get the rest of his products, we'll throw those in the mix too, so that way you're good to go. But let me show you how close this thing's going to match. Now, mind you, to be fair, we gave Crow this opportunity 2 weeks ago. We even sent him links directly to his site. He refused to do the demonstration. Let's begin. And we're going to take the personal mix and Metallica mix, which we do have here, and show you the difference. Now, we even had Crow Boys get upset and go, well, you know, that's not his product, so and so and so. Well, we'll go order the product. How about that? We'll go place an order right now. And the minute we placed the order was canceled because you know it's true. We just got finished on the gamer screen. What did we do? How many certified tests did we just do on the gamer screen sitting over there compared to Crow's product? All right, there you go. So let's see what we got here. Personal mix, Metallica mix, right there. And I want to get a phantom involved in this. Hold on for a minute. We're going to take these out for a minute because I want the phantom in here. Let's get this out. This right here is a different form. Screen paint. That's what I love about this whole setup here. That we can change stuff out. Oh, behind the screen we have a phantom. It's phantom technology right here. All right, so we have phantom. One's invisible, one's not invisible. Let me see. Get you guys out of the way there for a minute. There we go. Acid Black technology we're showing up right now. So one's the visible version, one's not invisible. There's a difference, trust me. Let me see, we need this one. One of them, if you paint out micro mesh, will clog the hose. And the other one will not clog the hose. So, you know, you don't get those mixed up. All right. Now, let's go over here and let's get this out of the way first. Let's just remove this. There we go. And let's have a look and see what we get here. Now, like I said, Crow, I have a larger screen right here for you. If you want it, all you got to do is email me. I don't want a video of you explaining yes or no. Simple, yes or no. And I will show everybody, yes, we got to confirm from him, backing it up. We can ship it to him. You do it from there. Or if you want, you can just order it from the link. Oh, wrong section. So we need to get the controllers for that. Try to put my controllers up so that way we're not looking around the room for stuff. Let's see. Oh. And let's go over to, let me get this out of the way. Get this stand out of the way a little better for you guys. There we go. Let's see. Ooh, this is new. It's like 5 days ago.
Ever wondered about?
Don't even ask. Turned on the wrong controller by accident. I'm thinking I'm using that one wrong. This one. I have to turn this off.
Search. Visit YouTube to learn more about how search works.
What is going on? can't afford streaming anymore, so.
Sure you can. State Farm has raised the...
Now, let's go get Crow's product here. That's the difference between our technology and a bed sheet and whatever. Mine, like I said, we've done certified screens, so you know, we can knock out a couple certified screens. The bed sheet's not really going to give us much of a challenge at the end of the day. So that's going to be the easy part for us. All right. And here we are with the personal first. We'll put that right here. There we go. And then we'll go over here and we get the Metallica, which is a little darker. At the end of the day, Jamie, you have to understand, when you do stuff like this does not discourage me. This actually gives me more energy, man. Because at the end of the day, you gave me ammo, a lot of freaking ammo. You've outed yourself as a potential scammer. You failed to do a transaction. At the end of the day, this is what makes it separate people that are professional and non-professional. Because even at the end of the day, I might not like you from this, that, way, or other, but at the end of the day, I'm going to send you your product with a bow on it. Because I'm a professional in my field. Why would I cheat you out of something if I know my product works 100%? You, on the other hand, can't back your product. If that Cinemax had came down here, oh man, it'd have been lights out for you. You knew it already. You would have blended into the bed sheets. You wouldn't have been able to match the contrast levels. You'd had all sorts of problems, and you would not be able to back up what you hyped this product to be. But keep in mind, we still have your Cinemax. Sorry, not Cinemax, sorry about that. We still have the personal, and we have the Metallica mix, which we have dubbed all your videos so that way we can play them on the scam site to show you talking about this product having all these capabilities, and at the end, it matched black and white paint and a tablecloth perfectly. So at the end of the day, your customers can take this tablecloth right here, we have right here. Not only will they get a much bigger size than what you charge for a quart, but it will be extremely cheap. If you want a size, and the most you're going to pay for the surface is 20 bucks. If you want to do something like 160 inch by 120, that's a big surface. You know how big that 100, want to see how big it is? See this giant screen right here? And mine, this screen is folded inward because this screen is 150 inches. It's still a lot more. We have about this much of the surface left over that had to be folded into so I can get it to fit tightly on the screen. This is 60 by 159. Now you think about that costing you 20 bucks compared to paying for a product that claimed to do something that the surface over here is doing with no problem. There you go. And you don't even have to paint it at the end of the day. There's no paint, no fuss, no muss, nothing. Just basically take it out, staple to a frame like I did over here, and you're done. Now, if he feels that I'm wrong in this demonstration and I have wronged him in any way, give me a yes or no, and I'll send that right to your front door. And you can do the test yourself. Or you just go to the website and buy it yourself, but I prefer to ship it to your front door. So that's all you have to do. I'm sorry, I got to put you in timeout, okay? There we go. Got to put you in timeout. Mind you, if you're discussing business, I do not discuss business in live chats at all, period. If you need to talk about business, you can contact me at my email address from there, okay? Now, those of you that support him, keep in mind, you want to come into the channel, you want to rant and carry on, then guess what? That's just talk. Back it up. That's all you got to do. I sent you the links. You can get the paint. It's not like you can't get the product. Back it up. Because that's all he's doing is ranting about how his product works. It's the best of the best. But if that's the case, then I guess the tablecloth would be the best of the best. Would it not be? And keep in mind, a Phantom is supposed to be so dark that you can't see the screen. We're in a fully lit environment. As you can see, the screen has maintained its amazing white levels, and it's doing right next to a screen that's far lighter than it is. Both of them are. Check this. Now, see, at the end of the day, I can come in and back my product. Can he do that today? That's why we label him as a scammer. Now, he can sit there and say, well, I did him that way because of so and so and so. That doesn't help you out. Customers still won't touch you with a 10-foot pole because of that. Because then they consider that to be petty nonsense, childlike behavior. And therefore, that is another reason why not to trust them with the credit card or your information. You have to handle every transaction as if it was your best customer. That's how you have to handle it. Now, for those of you saying, well, what about the customer? Yeah, well, the customer came in and claimed that my product didn't do what it's supposed to do. I'm supposed to back my product up, and that's what I did. Went in, took the projector at what, 1,000 lumens versus 3,800 on short throw, did it at 11 feet, produced a bright image of white levels versus black fabric, even painted a screen in. I backed my product up. That's what I did. That's what you're supposed to do. Now, if the customer had contacted me and said, hey, look, Mr. Bird, my eyes are not used to adjusting to this level yet. Can you help me out with this?
It's been extremely challenging.
I would go, sure, because I know he has to adjust to that level. We'll send you out a silver. That'll help you out. That's what would have happened, but he didn't do that. He tried to ask me for other items that we had here that he wanted to test for himself. We don't do that. We call that extortion at the end of the day. You know that. All right. So there you go, Crow. So that's what we're going to label that bed sheet now. We're going to call it Crow's Miracle Blackout Cloth 2.0. Because until you can back that product up sitting over there claiming that it's not what it's supposed to be, and your product does something different, completely different, it is what it is. I'll even open up an eBay account today. Put it right on there for sale. Well, matter of fact, we'll have it for free. Can you open up a free account? You need it for free. Just go in there and just grab one for free. I think you can set one up. They're not gonna charge you for. What the frick would I charge you for? Just basically just no, because we have to buy, we have to pay for it, and then so and so. So we can't do it that way. We just put a link in. That's all. But that's what we're calling it. And if you sit there and argue and say, oh, it doesn't match, it does, buddy. Right there. Let's go over and grab red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
So what's going on? Are you scamming your customer? What's going on? Because like I said, can you back this up? See? It even blends the exact same way. The lighter mix being the personal mix is going to even have a more difficult time trying to match it due to the fact that it is quite slightly lighter. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
So I'm going to order me another one of these. I'm going to order me the big one we have here. I'm going to make me maybe 120 inch of this surface. And we're going to use this surface and show you that you do not have to buy his products. At the end of the day, just go buy a tablecloth. Get the same reaction. And we'll buy different ones and put them together to see how you get the reactions from them. Now, if you want, like I said, Jamie, shoot me an email, yes or no. I'll ship that right to your front door. Let's do a slow color change out. See if there's a difference in between the bed sheet and the, tablecloth, my fault. Tablecloth and Crow's product. You got to discuss business, right? I got to put you on timeout. We would discuss business right from there. I don't know what you got to say about a Phantom. A Phantom's tests are unmatched. Look at the demonstration. We have 17 tests on the Phantom versus black paint. And how many does Crow and Parte have versus their product in black paint? None. There you go. So you can't even back up your black products then. That was 2 months ago we asked for those. All right, let's see if it does anything different with contrast levels. Let's see if we can get a star filled in here. We'll do a lights out demonstration too. Those who've been curious about lights out demonstration, we're doing strictly today, lights out demonstration, Crows paints versus the tablecloth. And see if you're not getting scammed or you're getting a product that actually works at the end of the day. Like I said, because if he's done his test correctly, if he's tested his product against these different forms of materials, then he would have noticed on camera, like, wait a minute, this is matching too close. I got to do something about this. I got to change it. He didn't do that. This is actually better than the UV mix too, on top of that, because the UV mix can't see white light. It produces too much of a heavy contrast level. The UV mix comes up too dark. Let's get, let me see. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
One time I got Garfield screensaver. I was like, how the heck did that come to be?
The new LG Cord Zero all-in-one tower. The first vacuum that automatically empties the bin, charges, and stores your vacuum. So you're always ready for the next mess. Now at LG.com.
Now, keep in mind, Jamie, we did a demonstration. We did a demonstration where we tested your product inside the house and outside the house. Did you see that demonstration? We had a 150-inch outside on a 4,000 lumen projector, and inside here we had about 120-inch on a 5,000. And your screen didn't pull up color out there. It didn't pull out color in here. It didn't pull out anything. And we're at nighttime, lights out, in the dark, in both areas, and nothing came up. But at the end of the day, if you're going to go down that route, at least you don't got to spend $80 for it. If you want to go cheaper than the $40 that we have on the Digital One crystal screen paint, then you just get the tablecloth. I'll get the Digital One to show you. So this right here is the Digital One. That's our large sheet of the Digital One crystal screen paint right there. That comes in 7 different mixes. As you can see, contrast levels look the exact same way as it does on that product, except for our one comes up a little bit darker. We had 2 versions of the Digital One. Now we had this version too. We have a lighter mix of the Digital One too. $4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, meanwhile, think about it, Crow Boys. While you come in here, you naysayers, or you want to call yourselves now, I don't know what you call yourself now. This channel changed again. So that whole Microsoft, whatever, I don't know what it's called now. But anyway, as you're talking all this nonsense about my product, you do realize that my screen is sitting here laying against 4 different screens, 5 different screens that are lighter than my screen. You do know that, right? And you do know this is an actual Phantom. The Phantoms are 4 times darker than the Phoenix. So the fact that it's doing this with no problem whatsoever shows how amazing the technology is, which means if this product came down, he would not be to stand against the screen because the screen can generate white light at a very high rate. But just to give you an idea how dark the screen is and how light the other screens are. So we have 3 different shades. Our screen right here is a different shade here. The bigger screen, we have 7 different shades of gray here. And then we have this jet black screen. So what is your argument? You don't have one at the end of the day. That's why I said, don't come in here and chat it up. You have the ingredients right there for you to write down. Everybody has it. I showed you the link where you can get the bed sheet, do the demonstrations, and post a video. We'll come by and check it out. That's all you got to do. Don't talk about it. Just do it, okay? Because you come in here screaming this, that, and the other, it's pointless when you got the stuff right there to back it up. Just demonstrate. If you won't do it, you do it, okay? But until then, I'm sorry. Until he does those tests, he's a scammer. Well, he's a scammer either way because he scammed us out of the product anyway, so he's still a scammer. But let's continue on. And you're talking about tests. First of all, we just did tests today on a gamer. Do you see what that screen just went through? That screen went through 3 tests that I have never seen done on a screen paint product. You name one screen paint product that just did what that screen did today. And yet you want to talk about tests. You can't even pass the test that we have because your product wouldn't withstand. So you guys want to talk about tests. You can't pass their tests at all. Matter of fact, I gave y'all tests. I gave you one challenge to all you naysayers. Outside 150-inch screen at 27 feet back at 4:50 in the evening. Didn't see any demonstrations after that against a Phoenix. You have to display contrast levels. We display white levels only. I'm able to pull up at a 190-degree viewing angle outside and display a white level so bright it reflects off the glass, of the grass. So where are your demonstrations at? Because you can't see contrast and color. Again, let me explain it to you again. I was making your products way before you ever knew I existed. These great products here, I made these things a long time ago. So the stuff you're ramping and raving about, I did it already. Been there, done it. I know what's in your product. I know how it's made. I know how it's going to react. Did it already. I did it enough times that I got a contract through my company for a global 10 years that shows on my site that you go to, displaying the website and people that were involved. I showed you NDAs by Seymour AV, letters from Black Diamond, and you guys want to come at me about tests? Please, give me a break. Move on. Like, your opinion is going to be the same as Screen Innovation, Seymour AV, or any other companies we dealt with down through time. And if you need proof, you know about Mr. Bird. Mr. Bird will back it up. I got it printed out right there on my desk. I met the president and CEO over at Seymour AV. Met both of them. Very nice people at the end of the day. I have talked to people over at Screen Innovations, people that were CEOs and so forth. Yeah, been there, done that already. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry. This guy is what he is. He's a scammer at the end of the day. If his product worked 100% the way it was supposed to, number one, he would have done all the tests that we've requested. He'd have jumped at the opportunity to prove me wrong. Think about it. He doesn't like me at all. He would have jumped at the opportunity to prove me wrong. Then you got an opportunity to send the actual product here to my house to do a demonstration. Heck yeah, he would have tried to prove me wrong. But what happened? He had to mix it he had to show black paint. He had to do something and sort of keep his product from down here. So in a way, it doesn't help him at all. It just shows at the end of the day, he is what it is. His product is black and white products. It doesn't match. He's a scammer at the end of the day. And that bed sheet or tablecloth sitting over there can do the same thing for at $20, for at $60 to $169. The big screen you're seeing behind you. At $13, the cheapest you can go is $13. And that's still cheaper than $80. All right then. So I'm not in here talking to you naysayers. I'm in here showing you proof. You're on my channel talking this. I'm showing you proof. I'm showing you documents, videos, demonstrations. I'm showing you proof. What are you showing me at the end of the day? Nothing. So what you need to do is go in, do those tests. If he don't want to do it, or ask him to do it. If he doesn't want to do it, you do them, and you back it up for him. Let's grab, let's see, what else we got here? Let's grab this one over here. This is a pretty good one over here.
You got her the perfect gift. Does it matter if you give her the perfect batteries? Well, does it matter you organized the dream birthday party, but rented a knockoff bouncy house?
It matters.
When it matters that it's Duracell.
Oh, I heard Insecure is good. What episode? Let's ask Google. Play Insecure.
They wear red robes. It's kind of...
The show where they wear red
I got to go
robes.
through all this. I'm really thinking about just paying for it. I'm getting rid of
Welcome
this.
to finding anything on any app TV. Welcome to Google TV.
But you guys want to talk about, his test. Really? Are you kidding me? He doesn't test his own products at the end of the day. Right now, again, if you got a chance to see the test, we just posted them on this technology behind us. Match them today. I guarantee they'll never get done. So Our jet black screen's not having a problem maintaining its white levels next to screens that are lighter. Maybe it's because it was tested against Seymour AV and some of the more higher end light screens on the market. Well, that's the only thing he can do. 190 degree, buddy. 190 degree. Because when you take a phone and you turn it all the way to the far end where the screen is simply flat, where you're pushing over, that's 190. But the fact that you're coming in here questioning me on basically on my screen pulling up at that angle at 150 inches, where's your demonstration to show that mine basically is a fail? Oh, you don't have one. All right, then, okay, we'll move on. Because you're going to question my angle gain, then where's yours? And we're not talking about being inside in a dark environment. I'm talking about take it outside at 150 and drop it 27 feet back at 4:50 in the evening and do the demonstration. And while you're out there, show us the star field. So the Cinemax, again, wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. At the end of the day, I wouldn't buy it. Because at the end of the day, he can't back his own product. But until then, like I said, yes or no, Crow, or Jamie, or Fernando, I'm gonna call yourself. Shoot me the email. If he shoots me if he shoots me the yes or no, we don't want to hear maybe, a yes or no. Simple and plain. Do you want me to send that bed sheet, tablecloth over to you? We'll send you over the Crows Miracle Blackout Fabric 2.0. Because we're going to advertise that now. And as you can see, it does the same thing Digital Crystal Screen Paint does too. But mind you, people say, well, that's your Digital One is 7 years old. It's an old product. So not only do you have a screen paint mixture on your wall, but you have one that's 7 years old. Let's take the lights out, see if we get a difference. See, Jamie? That tablecloth is amazing. Look at it. It would cost your customers, for the size that they could get, $21 for 60 inches by 156. And they would never have to paint the screen. And it's weatherproof. Water beads right off of it. And it's stretchable. Stretch this right over top of the frame. Found in the basement. So this is what we're going to market it as. Right here. Don't buy the screen paint. All you got to do is pick up Crows Miracle Blackout Fabric 2.0. He can't argue, but he's going to say, sit there and say, oh, it's not my product. It matches your product. It does. Now, this is for you. I'm going to put it over there and put it in a post office mailer. Put your real address on it. And when you're ready, you give me that yes or no. I'll ship it right out to you and give you the tracking number. And you can go do the demonstration for yourself. Now, the object is how much confidence do you have in your product at the end of the day? At the end of the day, how much confidence do you have that you're willing to take this piece of fabric that I have into your home, set it up, and do a demonstration off of it? How much confidence do you have? Until then, I advise your customers, well, he still has to back up that black and white paint product too. Let's see what happens. Now for our promotional screen, for Crow's Miracle Fabric 2.0, we're going to design a 120-inch of this screen. And we're going to have this product right in the middle of it. Let's see if you can find it. Because it's right there. If I move the tape off, let me show you something. That means no mess, no fuss, no odors. Just take it out, attach it to your frame, and you're done. That fast, that quick. You can even take it outside, fully weatherproof. Water beads right off of it. You don't even have to spend the money for an expensive projector. Right behind me, I'm using my projector at only around $270. Got it off of eBay. Now the reason why I'm using these tactics, Crow, because at the end of the day, you need to do those tests. At the end of the day, you need to show people that you're not a scammer, that you're not stealing money from them. Because that's pretty bad. That is extremely bad that you match that surface that well. And look at this. Next to our screen, can't even pull the contrast levels next to our black screens. Contrast levels completely disappeared. That's not good, man. That's really not good. Now mind, you're not going to be that close when you sit up on your screen. You should be about right about here. And look at the white levels in our technology. Our screen can maintain its color and contrast while the screens wash and fade out. And at the end of the day, well, there's a difference between our technology, but as in his, no, there's no difference. Mind you, this screen is matching 2 of his screen paints at the same time. These are 2 different mixes that he has. And it's matching both of them. So you're saving quite a lot of money here. At $80 for each one, let's say about 160 bucks, you know? And then consider the fact that the screen's only going to cost you like 20 bucks for the size that you're getting. You're only going to be able to paint up to 120-inch off this product. Even though he claims 135, technically if it hasn't been done, court by court, then you can't say. Tell me the Phantom does not look absolutely stunning. You even match the screen in white levels too. You are matching the bed sheet, tablecloth, and in white levels. So if you sit there and say the tablecloth can't see white levels, oh heck yeah, it can. So is Crow a scammer? Afraid so he is. Like I said, we can back his product. We can back our product at 100%. These screens are far lighter than my technology. My technology can produce a white level this high to be able to blend into these screens with no problem. And yet at the end of the day, Crow's product is matching into a $13 tablecloth. And again, refuses to do the demonstrations. All right, now let me show you something real quick. Now you guys can watch that real quick. I'll do this one real quick. Enjoy. Let's see, which one we hooked up on this? No, we are hooked up on this. Now we're going to post some of his demonstrations of him explaining about the Metallica mix and the personal mix, why these products are so different from everything else. You need to watch those. Even go back to his channel and watch the personal mix. Watch the Metallica mix, how he talks about how they pull amazing contrast levels and how the colors are more vivid, and they do this and they do that, and yet we're sitting here with a tablecloth. Think about that one. If I were to come in here and say, hey, we got a Phantom here, and the Phantom has the ability to be able to pull a white level high enough to be able to blend into gray screens, you would say, oh, you've lost your freaking mind. That screen's super dark, nowhere in the world. Voila, there you go. You can back it up. If he were to go on and said, no, my product does not match these products, where are your demonstrations at? Do you even have one? No, he has one where he's showing bare silver screen versus his product. Keep in mind, the bare silver screen, if you've ever seen this product before, is a very light gray paint. Oh, it's not even silver at that. Almost passable for white paint. But if you stick that next to a product, especially a digital one that had any black in it, the digital one would actually outperform that screen because there's black in it. Now, if he had took the bare silver screen and dropped about 2 or 3 tablespoons of black paint in it, that would have been a different story. It would have been a different outcome altogether. So when you're making 120 inch of the Crows Miracle Fabric 2.0, that's what we're going to call it. What can he do? You're going to argue about it and say it doesn't match his product? Show me where. Now some people say, oh, that's not right. Yeah, it is right. And I'll tell you why. We need to push him to do the demonstrations. We literally have to push him to do it. I've literally called his paint just about everything under the book. Called him a scammer, called his product fake, this, that, and the other. Called it house paint, finger paint, child paint, whatever. Did he back up his product? No, he can't. You can call it whatever you want. He can't back it up. And he can't do anything about it because he can't back it up at the end of the day. That's why we can name this product right after him and post it and do these demonstrations showing you why you don't want to go near him, why you want to buy this instead, and he can't do anything about it because he can't back his own product. That right there on the floor is his. I ordered that a couple of days ago. The same time we ordered the paint, we ordered that for him. Just in case if we had any problems, we'll send that over to him right here. He can do his own demonstration against the product. Now, keep in mind, Jamie, my money will be back on my account, and I will have your real product down here because now we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. But we'll wait a while first because we don't want you to get a little excited or anxious because you get a little paranoid because you don't know who's going to be buying from you, who's us and who's them. We'll give it some time to settle down first. And then, boom, we'll pop up and we'll order it, get it down here, and then I will have your products and I will have your cancellations at the same time, and we'll also blend it into your Miracle Screen 2.0. Now, you can do all the demonstrations you want to do or taking we're taking some fake product and saying, hey, look, this is how our product come out. It's interesting how you're displaying the screen that's supposed to be ours, but we're over here blending into fabric with no problem whatsoever. And like I said, if you did beat our screen, then it wouldn't be a problem. You send us the actual product down to show it to me that you beat the screen. Unfortunately, the only way you can beat the screen or somewhat try to fake beat the screen, you have to be in your environment only. We got to get a label for those packages too. So we're just going to get a huge crow and put it on the side and I'm going to hook them up. I'm going to design the labels tonight. And that's what we're going to call it. Maybe we have to make you do the test. That shows how much of a scammer you are. We have to out this scammer and make him do the test. Now, without Mr. Sun being involved over here, people, here we go. See it for yourself. Now, if you notice, when you look at this, I told you, when we purchase, we do not purchase off the eBay. You don't even purchase at all, period, at the end of the day. Just honestly, truthfully, don't purchase at all, period. But like I said, if you want to basically get your money taken, hey, all right, I'll show you how not to do it. How to get around if you get your money taken from them. All right, so right here, if you notice, if you look on the site, his eBay site right here, you'll notice that he has a shipping cost for $20 on the site right there. Okay? For 20 bucks. Why are you paying for shipping there? Let me pause this for a minute. There are remote controls here. Why are you paying $20 on the eBay site if you can go on the website and get shipping for free? So what's going on with that? I don't even know. It just sounds really weird. All right. Now, if you go in and look at the description, I showed you on my bill. As you can see, I got a detailed description on my bill showing exactly what I paid for. When I contacted PayPal to file the complaint, they looked on my receipt. My receipt's going to show up on my PayPal account. They can see exactly what I ordered to a T. If I had ordered from here, I would have had some problems because I couldn't back up exactly what I ordered. I can show what I paid for it, but I can't show the order. Like I said, at the end of the day, that's like you go into Walmart, you buy a Sony TV, they put RCA on your receipt. You go back, they be like, no. I want to see this RCA TV. Now, I don't see Sony on your receipt. You can only get back what's on your receipt. That's why you have to be careful about this. He has over here Cinemax on here, right? But if you look over here, he has two different screen paint. He has the hybrid and the Metallica Mix 2.0, which we happen to have right here in the demonstration that we're doing against the tablecloth. Yeah, is that crazy or what? We have the actual screen here, this right here. But this one, these are the older labels. If you look at it, these are the older labels he's using. So I'm going to show you right. We got the newer labels upstairs. Let me show you what the newer ones look like. You got to be careful. Like I said, guys, straight scan. Now, if you did order, you can cancel your order. Keep in mind that whole thing he has about packages showing up. No. Just to open the containers, don't open them up. All right? So, we'll put this here, Crow's best of the best, as he claims it to be. And I'll show you. This is what the ones look like now. Those are the old labels right there that he's posting right there. But what makes it even more weird, more interesting is the fact that, not weird, interesting is the fact that these are the tin containers. So the containers are the tin. The ones he ships now are plastic. So he didn't even have enough. He didn't have, good gracious, man. I mean, you're scamming people at the end of the day. At least put pictures in the match. But he didn't even put pictures in the match. He still has the old tin containers. This is what he ships in now, the plastic ones. So, as you can see, the products here don't even match what you're going to have on your receipt. So how in the world would you go about getting the proper products? Because if I'm shopping on eBay and I see a projector, like I said, Sony, and it's showing Panasonic, I'm not buying that because at the end of the day, they don't match, and I'm not trying to get my money taken at the end of the day. So that doesn't even add up right there. All right, where's the mouse at? Let's scroll down to the bottom. It's $80 here. The price is $80 here, and we paid on the website, we paid $89 on the website. So he has two different prices. One he's charging more, one he's charging less. They don't even sync up right. So you're charging over here. We paid for over here the Cinemax Crows, 1 quart Cinemax. We paid over here. That's why I said detail receipt showing what's showing up on my PayPal account, what we paid for. $89 here. Here, he got it for $80. So he's charging more on the website. $9 and some change more on the website. On the website, you're getting free shipping. Unless he's charging you for the free shipping. And he's going to ship it to you in a post office mailer, which we got. There you go. I told you. Some of this stuff don't even add up, man, on how he's doing stuff here. All right, let's scroll down to the bottom. Let's see what is there a policy here on what you're going to be able to, on shipping? Like you got to have some kind of policy there. There is Let me see. I'm going to bring my monitor up a little bit more. We're going to a little monitor here, people. I think this thing comes up. I'm not sure. We'll have to bring it up a little bit here for you guys. Hopefully we can get our screen back. My screen has an issue. Once it goes out, it does not want to come back in. All right. So as you can see right here, and its policy right here. Let's see. 1 quart of paint, so mix. It just says 1 quart of Crows HD Cinemax mix. It covers up to 135-inch screen. Check out customers on YouTube Mixes. YouTube Crows Mixes. This product is for overseas. Product is for overseas only, not for US. What the freak? Did I just read what I just read? Are we reading the same thing here, people? It says this product is for overseas only, not for US. Dude, you got to learn you got to get a spelling checker or get someone that can help you spell things out better. You just announced your product as being for overseas only and not for the US. And look what he puts down, because he got caught scamming. He put this down. Not for Crystal Edge, 100%. Yeah, but it's not going to help you putting that there, because we have the documents right here that you didn't send us our product as we asked for. We recorded the whole thing, so you scammed our company out of money. And you knew what we asked for at the end of the day. Is that not your signature right there on your package over there? Yeah, so we got you in black and white videos. You can't back your product up. We can at the end of the day, and you can't. So that's not going to help you. On top of that, look what he wrote here. Look what he typed in. This product is for overseas only, not for US. So let me get this straight. How the heck are you going to ship a package overseas? Do you have any idea how much an overseas medium shipping box costs? It's around $80. The only way it drops to $40 is just shipping to Canada. This product is not for overseas orders. This product is for overseas only, not for US. Something doesn't even sound right there. Tell me it doesn't sound right. And your product is $80. The shipping cost to ship overseas varies depending on exactly what country you send it to. Most likely it's between $60 to $70. So you can't ship that product over there because you wouldn't make any money back. You wouldn't even make enough money back to even make the product itself. The shipping cost alone would kill you. Yeah. So at the end of the day, like I said, his site's shiesty. As you can see, the site is very shiesty, as you can see right here. It's a shiesty site. I don't care if you put down as we're supposed to be scammers, because at the end of the day, like I said, I can back my product up over here. You can't do it. Your product is matching a tablecloth. And when we get done with you, we're going to put you on every form of lurk site that we could possibly think of. You are, yes, we have all the evidence here, Crow, that shows that you are a scammer. And the only way you're going to be able to back your product up is you're going to have to go in and you're going to have to basically show the difference between your product, black and white paint, or the bed sheets, or any things that we asked you to do. You're going to have to be able to back it up. If not, you are a scammer. Now, if someone comes in and says, hey, back your product up. Let me see if your screen produces the high bright levels it does. Voila, there you go. We can do that all day, no problem at all. Oh, really quick, let me show you something really quick. All right, now, mouse and keyboard. My desk is starting to become a mess, and I can't stand messy desks. We have it here at $20, right? He put down, I can't believe he put that down. I don't think he knows what he's doing. He writes stuff down. Overseas shipping orders only, which means, yeah, buddy, you just, man, good luck getting out of that nightmare. Because he's not going to have enough money to make the product with that one. I think he meant it and vice versa. All right, so we got $20 for shipping here. As you can see, $20 for the shipping cost right there. All right. Now, we're going to go over to the website. He is going to be ranting like crazy. After doing this demonstration and him being labeled as a scammer, yeah, he's going to be ranting. On the website, well, in fact, we have to go on the website. Hold on for a minute. Here on our receipt right here. On our receipt are shipping costs. Shipping costs, insurance 00, blah, 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 blah. We didn't pay anything for shipping. Our shipping was free. So we know the shipping is free on here. but you're paying $89. So you're actually paying for shipping. Because if it's $80 here, which is weird, it's $80 here, it's $89 here, he's charging you for the mailer. The mailer is about $9, $8, really, technically it's $8. So he's making $1.41 off of the mailers when he ships them out. Where on the site he has for $80, but the shipping cost on this site is $80 and the shipping cost is $20. But you want to make sure when you buy, like I said, you want to go down that road, this is what's going to show up on your receipt. That's what's going to show up. The metallic, you can order whatever you want, but it's always going to show up on your receipt. And good luck trying to argue that one over to PayPal, because they're going to be like, well, look, sir, what you have on here is what you have on here. It doesn't show anything else. So what are you filing a claim against for what? There you go. And I can go, yeah, here we go. And here's his video. We sent over your video, Crow. This is the video of you. We're displaying the product. Here it is right here. This is the color of it. And this is a receipt right here, a detailed receipt. And they were like, thank you, Mr. Bird. That's all we need to know. We'll escalate this for you, and we'll contact Jamie right now. So, and we made the state that it is basically, we're considering for our company, we are considering it to be a fraud charge. That's what we label it as, a fraud charge. All right, and here we go from there. Now, you can sit there and say, I don't gouge on my prices. Yeah, Crow, we have a video of you, like I said, in the middle of a transaction, Crow was jumping the price up from 1 quart to $258. And then in the messaging back and forth between us and the owner, he was talking about how we could pay $4,000 for it, so and so and so, and went into the other crazy nonsense he was going through on that one already. Unprofessional. All right, let me see. We need to go from here. We need to do anything more with this? Oh, wait, I got to show you this real quick. Let's go with Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
This is my personal favorite one. Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
So that's why you see him coming to the site, changing the tags. That's Crow. Coming here, changing his tags over and over again, the rant and carry on. It backfired. He didn't expect for it to go down this road. It did went down this road. I mean, Crow, come on now. I told you, I'm always 2 steps ahead of you. Always 2 steps ahead of you. Just in case, keep in mind, we got 15 cancellations from you. All right? You don't really give off a person that gives off buy with confidence. You know, you don't give off that kind of a symbol that you can buy from confidence from you at the end of the day. So I knew something was going to be wrong because I said before, hopefully not, as I said before, but I said that the addresses didn't match up because we know where you live at, we know where you work at. That's how we're able to serve you those papers. So again, we knew you were up to something. Isn't that bad? Technology is amazing, isn't it? Outstanding. And mind you, we're at 5,000 lumens. Projector behind me is 1080p. And that one's over at 720p. We're at 5,000 lumens, and you're not picking up at 5,000 lumens. All right, I think we're not going to call it Crow because I'm thinking here we got to be right here. We got to do things right. We're going to call it the Raven. So that's the name we're going to call it, the Raven. Miracle Cloth 2.0 versus Crow's product. Crow and Raven. Yeah, it's kind of okay. That works right there. Versus Crow's product. So we're going to be doing a demonstration. I'm going to design a label for it, put it on the package, and that's what we're going to call it. Now, mind you, Raven is, we don't charge for that. It is free. Well, it's not free. Technically, you have to go put the link and get it for yourself. If you want to test Raven versus Crow to see exactly which one is more superior, you know what I mean? Let's see. And let's do a price point here. Raven size, for this size right here, for 60 inches high, 159 inches wide, would cost you around $21. Crow's product, on the other hand, both, mind you, we're doing both of its screen paint products at the same time. They would cost you about $80 a piece or $89 a piece, depending on where you go on which site. Now, like I said, if he feels that he can't take on the Raven 2.0, then at the end of the day, like I said, do the test. If you want, I can send you your own Raven 2.0 right in the mail. Let me know. Hit me up. I'll send it right over to you. Now, I'll bring out the Ultra Short Token projector in case you want to know if the Raven Miracle Cloth 2.0 is Ultra Short Token compatible. Yes, it is. We're going to bring it downstairs and do this demonstration downstairs too against Crow's product versus the Raven 2.0. Sorry about that. Now, for those going to say, how do you get 2.0? The Metallica mix is called 2.0. You know that, right? So if 2.0 can pick up and it's matching that, then guess what? The Raven's 2.0 too. There you go. That's where we got it from. And then we'll do some demonstrations. How does the Raven 2.0 measure up to our technology? Oh, I like this right here. See, I told you. You give me ammunition, man. Stop giving me freaking ammunition. Because at the end of the day, this doesn't bother me at all. Like, it doesn't like, oh, it's looking. I knew you were. No, it doesn't bother me, Crow. I'm a businessman. I'm used to this kind of stuff, man. You have any idea? I've done business. One time we did business with one company, and they were supposed to send us a full inflatable screen. They sent us a freaking frame. Like the whole middle of the screen is gone. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, instead of me getting all this blah, 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 you know what I mean? We work things, but then we could work things out. We got it resolved. But you on the other hand, we already know how you are. It doesn't bother me. My money's going to be back on my account, so I'm good with that. We're just going to now get something out of this now. And what we got out of now is you basically showed yourself up to be a person that people should not be doing business with. You're not to be trusted. And at the end of the day, if you sit there and say, well, I just did it to him because he's so and so, that doesn't help. That's worse at the end of the day. You have to treat everybody with the same respect. If you're doing customer service, you're going to have that one customer comes in that makes your day feel like it's fantastic, and that one that makes you want to jump over the counter and choke them out. We've all been down there before. But you got to sit there and smile at both of them, treat them both the same. Just smile at them and go, yes, sir, no, ma'am, no, man, no, man. No matter how much they scream and yell at you, you got to smile. Unless it's that day where you win the lottery, it's a whole other story. But other than that, we know how it goes. That's a professionalism. That's a person who's a professional at their field. You are not that person at the end of the day. And even if it was me, keep in mind, as again, I told you, it reflects on you with other people, and other people want to see you that way. So at the end of the day, buddy, you just got your, one thing you called us as being scammers, you just officially became, this is the nail in the coffin right here, because we can show you that right here. This guy scammed us. Not only did he scam us, it wasn't a mistake. You can't say it was a mistake and you sent it by accident, because we recorded and streamed the whole entire transaction. We talked back and forth. We had these conversations. Everybody knew what was going on and what was supposed to come here. So, yeah, you knew what you were doing.
We took the drug that helped build this country.
And out of this, now we have the Raven Miracle Cloth 2.0. That's matching your product. And I watch you do this demonstration too. So literally, we can say with the Raven 2.0 that we are saving you literally hundreds. Because I think we're going to pay the gallon of your screen. A gallon of your screen paint's like $235. Yeah, you were needed with this. All right, let me see something real quick. Let me show you something real quick over here. This is your container, right? See how your container blends into your personal mix? See how your container blends into your Metallica mix? See how your container blends into the screen? Yeah, that's your container right there, Crow. Blended into the screen right there. Look at that. See? You blend into the personal mix, you blend into the Metallica mix, and you blend into the screen. So at the end of the day, your customers can just get this right here and save themselves a ton of money. So we're going to save you money today. Now, like I said, as you can see with our technology is sitting there maintaining its amazing levels in the entire thing. Look at this. Boop. Ta-da. Whew, that's bad, man. That's really bad. So like I said, saving you money. So be careful with scammers at the end of the day. Like I said, be careful. Because at the end of the day, we'll take your money. Now, those you already have the products painted to your wall, I'm sorry I can't help you out with that because you already used the product. You took it out of the container, you painted it to the wall. He can argue that he may want his product returned, and you can't return it because it's on your wall. But you could, I mean, if you could prove that he did scam you, you might be another way you can go about getting your money out of it. But, you know, like I said, I don't know where you would go to that, your bank institution or wherever you would go through. If you can show proof that this is what you've realized that the product actually at the end of the day was black and white paint, and this particular individual sold this product to be something that it wasn't, that you can do. This is why it's important to have all your tests, everything up front so everybody can see everything. So that way somebody can't come and say, oh, but he didn't show so and so and so. Oh, yes, I did. Here you go. Here's the demonstration right here. That's why. Let's check out some foods on this. So I'm going to get ready to start designing my label for this. I'm going to call it the Raven. I thought about Crow, but then in the back of my mind, you know, the Lord tells me, no, you can't do that. That's wrong, because that's wrong. Don't do that. All right, because you're going to sink to his level. I'm not trying to sink to his level. So we'll call it the Raven. That's what we'll call it. And if he feels that his product is not the same, well, then just let me know, and I'll ship the Raven to you. We even put a specification sheet. You want to do a specification sheet around it? I'll design one for you. I got a couple hours I can knock out real quick. I'll come here and we'll throw the long throw projector on it. We'll do the low lumen test on it. We'll throw everything on it. We'll put his product right next to it. We're running through original tests that we do when we use the certified screens, where we just use these two. So tomorrow when I get up, I got some time. I got the rest. My test got knocked out earlier today, so I'm pretty much got some free roam to roam around a little bit. So tomorrow we'll get up. When we do the ultra short throw tonight, we definitely do the ultra short throw tonight. We'll do the ultra short throw, and we'll do the lights out only to keep it, because it gets darker around here at nighttime. So lights out, complete darkness. We'll do that demonstration, see if there's a difference. By then, we'll have our label printed out. You want to watch me print the label? Let's make a label. Let's go upstairs and make the label, because we're done with this. This is done already. We already showed that the product matches with no problem. Let's go make a label for our package. Let me see. This is done right here. Quote the Raven evermore. Oh man, that reminds me of that wrestler called the Raven. Remember that guy? What about me? What about Raven? What about me? Quote the Raven evermore. He whines so freaking much. Oh, he got on my nerves. He's a good fighter though. He would come in and get to the end of the ring and drop down between the turnbuckles. Do that. What about me? What about Raven? Quote the Raven evermore. I miss wrestling. I miss wrestling back in the day when wrestling had the Hulk Hogan and all the old favorites. It's not the same anymore. It isn't. Just isn't the same. We had Macho Man, and you had freaking, what's it called? What's the name of it? What's her name? The girl, Macho Man's girlfriend? I forgot her name. But yeah, when you had that was the classics, man. That's when the classics, man. Now it's like, It ain't the same anymore. It's not the same. The drama was so much better. Oh man, the drama was so much better. Who cares if it was fake or not? It was real entertaining. Now today, that's garbage. That's what I feel. I like the old school ones. The Great Kabuki, the Honky Tonk Man. I love the Honky Tonk Man. Honky Tonk Man would come out there with that guitar, do the Elvis Presley little dance, and then smash you in the head with the guitar, powder be all over your face. Oh no! Oh no! I never forget the time they had freaking Macho Man and Hulk Hogan was going at it. And Hulk Hogan was in the back looking for somebody. And this viper came out of nowhere and struck him. And he hit the ground, fell in the trash cans and everything. And they're like, who could have did it? Who could have did it? The viper had Slim Jim down the side of it. We know who did it. The Macho Man. Yo, brother. Oh man, I miss all that. All right, let's see. Let's we need a Raven. Oh, I forgot the package, darn it. Let's see. We need to go get let me see. We need a picture of a Raven. Raven. They're gonna bring up literally everything and anything. Pictures of ravens. What is the difference between a raven and a crow? Literally, I looked that up. I was curious. I had curiosity. What would be the difference between a raven and a crow? Let's see what we want. Ooh. Baltimore Ravens. That's my niece's favorite freaking team. It's kind of too dark for me to be working with. I like this one right here. I do like that one right there. Let me see. Let's go with this instead. Let's get out of this for a minute, come back a little bit. Let's go into copyright-free pictures of ravens. All right, these you can take because they're copyrighted free. These are nice. Oh, I like this one. This one I like. We're taking this one right here. This is beautiful. So I like this design right here. I love it. That's perfect. Look at that. That is perfect. Oh, we're gonna get a hot design out of this one right here. That's beautiful. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna knock this over because I got some documents coming up, people. Oh, let me show you real quick while we're down here real quick. Here we go. So these, now mind you, keep in mind for Crow who likes to make statements that we're scammers, right? Okay, so that is my email from Screen Innovation right there. They contacted us right there. Yeah, let's see. The company Screen Innovation doesn't know the difference between the real technology and fake technology. Yeah, there you go. There we go. So nice. They called me too. They called me directly to my home. They woke me up too in the middle of my sleep, but they wanted to continue the discussion and they felt that my product, they're very interested in looking into my product. This right here is an old NDA. I can't get in any trouble for this, but this is an NDA for Seymour AV. Mutual non-disclosure agreement, which means I was in the process of actually working with their company. And that's from Seymour AV. That's a non-disclosure agreement contract right there. So see, Crow, at the end of the day, I have emails from companies and big companies that basically saw my product, liked it, and basically tested it and wanted to use it. Where you, on the other hand, don't have any of that at all, period. Yeah, so at the end of the day, these are big companies that are giants in the field, and they wouldn't know the difference between the real deal and a scammer. Yeah, sure. Can back it up. All right, let's move on. And I met the guy from Chris AV. I talked to him a few times. He's a very nice person. Like I said, very cool dude at the end of the day. Nice dude, man. Real nice guy. Some of them I've met are a bit okay, I can be arrogant myself. I understand. Yeah, I know. Trust me. That I wasn't too happy about that last video I did, where basically I was challenging people to take on my technology. Yeah, it happens. Trust me. It pops up every once in a while. There's that one. Okay, and that's what I'm dealing with. I'm still trying to work with it. Okay, but it does pop up from time to time. But seriously, at the end of the day, I mean, come on. I mean, seriously, with all the technology we have now, like literally, no, don't start, Ken. Don't even start. Don't even start. I like this one right here. Let's see if we can get this out of the folder. So I'll get you this side real quick. I want to see if we can get this out of the folder. If we can work with this one, we'll also work with it. It should, because it's a copyright free. We can open with Pisces. Over there, Pisces. Now, can we get it? Oh yeah, of course. You should have been able to get it because it should be free. But sometimes they say it is and it isn't. This is another way to find out whether or not. Because if it doesn't, this doesn't light up right there at the bottom, and it won't allow you to bypass. Yeah, it's got some protection on it. Don't touch it. All right. So wait for a minute, real quick. Hold on for a minute. All right. There's our Raven. Quote the Raven evermore. All right, so I'm going to add a little, sorry about that, people. I'm going to add some boost to this right there. I don't get much boost out of it again, all period. But we need to make the label bigger. So what we got to do is make the label bigger. What we're going to do is want to add a huge backdrop border behind it, and that will expand the size of the label. Let me make sure we get this right to the size. So there we go. There we go. That'll give us a much bigger label right there, right? Nice backdrop to that. And after that, we can add something at the bottom if you want to. So I'm going to expand it just a little bit more here, like that. And then we're going to add this. We need the background in white. I want to keep it all white and black. And then we're going to come over here to the backdrop again. And we're going to put a smaller one in. But the smaller one, we're going to make that one black. There we go. And there we go. See, it gives it kind of a 3D effect, like it's standing off the whatchamacallit. This is how you can make your labels like they're actually floating off through the edge in your face. Yeah, that's what it does. Gives it a kind of a 3D effect, like a boom in your face. So we're going to call this the Raven Miracle Cloth 2.0. So it depends on what size you get. That's up to you. It's up to you on how you want to get it. Mind, we're not selling this. We just put, it's just going to be a link at the bottom. That's basically about it. It's going to be a link at the bottom. You can go to the, if you're curious where to get it from, go to the Digital One Crystal site. Go link on there. Look at it'll say at the bottom, it'll say Raven, and it'll just have a massive link. Click on a link, boom, in there. There you go. Let's see. Now, there's a black one in there, and we'll do a demonstration later on that to show you that why you do not want to pick up the black surface, because you're not going to be able to pick up a white level for jack. And you're going to wreck your screen. And build it, put it together, stable that thing onto it, and go, oh, what the freak is this? Yeah, you find out the hard way. All right, so we come out of this. And let's go put some wording in here. Yeah, oh, definitely. No. Keep the changes. Yeah, apply the changes. Definitely want to keep those. Those came out nice. All right, so add some text in here. Some text on all black and white for the text. We'll put it right there. That'd be perfect right there. We need the size to change a little bit too much. Let me see what size we got here. Oh, we can put something really freaking cool in there. Let me see what I want to put up there. Da da dee da 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 do 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 do. Let me see. I want to put some other art in there. Hold on a minute, people. Because I'm doing documents today. I got a contract I got to renew, and I don't want anybody's personal information popping up and me getting in trouble for that. I don't need that nonsense right now. Because I'm dealing with the contracts, I'm dealing with them and their lawyers at the end of the day. And we don't need that then. Then take that out, please. Thank you. All right. Take a trip with me for a minute. We never have ink pens up here. Never, ever have any ink pens. Let's go into the Mac room because we're still working on that. That place is empty as empty can be, ain't it? Man, we got a lot of work to do in here. A lot of work. I'm turning this to a weapons wall right here. All my weapons I'm putting right against this wall. This is a Mac room. Designed for weapons and stuff, all that cool stuff. So yeah. Got the putty ready. Let's start sanding the room down, getting it ready. I gotta find my sandpaper too. Oh man. That's it. I can tell my cat was up here. Look, the curtains open. He can come up here now. I don't care because I'm working on the room. So just to give him access to where he wants to go to. I don't know, I might spend more. Man, I get done working in that room right now. Oh man, I cannot wait to get my simulator built. Look at that. Cannot wait to get it built. All right, sorry about that. I gotta remember to get this too so you can make the label. And we're gonna need some sticky paper too for this. Right there. Paper. Okay, get it ready. Thank you. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to build me a screen out of that. We'll give Crow another one. I'll order him another one. I gotta make a screen out of that. Because we're gonna need demonstration pictures for it. So it's gonna say don't get scammed by Raven Miracle Cloth 2.0. No paint required. Stretchable. Weatherproof, because mind you, water beads off of it. And then we'll put it against our technology and see how it does. Can't keep track of one. Man. I was Now to be fair, we're going to put the Raven against the digital one crystal screen paint. So that way, you're not showing you that, hey, our product does anything different. Because it's not. Mine is going to do the exact same thing. So just want to make sure everything's out in the open for everybody. Alright. So we got, sorry about that over here, people. Raven. I'm good. I got my test done today. We got a lot of tests done on the Superior Painter. We got a lot of the tests done. Could get so many tests done on it. So happy about that one. The screen came out great. Okay, Raven. No. I don't want to go with Miracle. I want to go with Cinema, like Cinema. Cinema. That's why I go with Cinema. Yeah, Raven Cinema. Cinema blackout cloth. That's pretty much what it is. It's a blackout cloth surface. Or no, just put down screen, because it's technically a screen, because the blackout cloth material, you would still have to paint it. This one you don't have to paint. So it's actually a screen when you think about it. So it is Cinema screen. Screen 2.0. That's what we're going to call it. So we're going to call it a Raven Cinema Screen 2.0. Because technically, at the end of the day, it's not a blackout cloth. A blackout cloth, you would still have to do something to it. We're going to make an actual screen, if that's what you're getting. And then we'll have the links in there for you. Now, instead of you going out, and for those of you, like I said, this is an easier way for you to have a screen. At the end of the day, like I said, it's not going to compete with our technology. But again, it's cheaper than it's better than a white screen. It's going to be better than, it's the same thing as the digital one. It's the same thing as Crow's product. End of the day, it's about saving you as much money as possible, okay? So if you can't go down the road that we got with our technology, at least this is something else that can help you a little bit more. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the testing for you, okay? We'll do, if you're curious, like does it work with ultra short throw, we'll have the test done for you. If you're curious if it does work with a long throw or low lumen projectors or so forth, we'll do all those tests for you tomorrow. I got time, I can knock them out real quick before I start on my other screen paints. And then we'll see, because I'm curious myself. I'm curious also when I see too also. And also how it reacts outside. You know, I'm kind of curious how we're going to get out of this. So we got to go back to, we need to go back to the Pisces right here. Is it right, Pisces? Let's see. We're just on there a few minutes ago. Where are you? There we are. All right, so we're going to put in, let me see. I need to put for text. All right, let me come over here for a little bit. What a cool font for that. We'll do it all in capitals. Raven, Raven, Raven. Cinema. Screen 2.0. Now, for those of you naysayers that want to come and go, oh, it's not the same thing. Oh, when I get done tomorrow, the testing we're going to throw into this thing, you won't be able to say jack at the end of the day. Already we got proof that this thing matched his product so well, it matched his container. Think about that. It matched the container that had his paint splashed on it. Not only did it match that, it blended into the personal. So keep in mind, this screen right here that we have over here did the job of two of his screen paints at the same time. Think about that one. If you had bought both of them from a site, what would it cost you? He ain't gonna give you both of them for $80. It'd cost you $160, or depending if you got it for $89. But this one did both of them at the same time. So when we get done showing off how it compares to ultra short throw and how we do it with the long throw, low lumens and all that, yeah, we'll put all the test results on the page. You can see it for yourself. So this is where we're going to go. We're going to put this over here, Raven 2.0. Now later on, I can always go in here after we get done doing, oh, I'm sorry, people. I can always go in here later on and I can basically change what I want on here so we can change it up. We're going to put the specification sheets, everything on it from the door. So let's blow this up. We want this to be big on this one, Raven 2.0. Yes, right there. And I want to change up my, that should be, no, I like that, but ooh, that looks nice. Tell me that does not look nice. That looks real nice. Raven 2.0. And let me see. Boom. And we're going to come over here. We're going to save this. That's all done. And that's finished. All right, so that's finished right there. We need a large stamp for this one too on this bag right here. Okay. So let me go into my file real quick, and we'll save all that to a file. Let me see. Save and turn to the side. I do this because just in case I have files on here, I'm working with stuff for the day. Save as is here. We need to put in pictures. We need to put in a new folder, and we're gonna put in the. No, put it over here. I need to change the name of this folder. Let's save it here first. Open it up first here. Open it up. Come on, open Sesame. All right. They don't care what you're gonna see. Oh, then we got to change out the whatchamacallit real quick. It's no problem. Get around that. So what we're using the label is copyright free. So that means bottom line is we can't get in any trouble for using it. Let me see. Raven. 2.0. All right, we're going to build a screen. I'm coming back on in a few minutes. So we have the screen upstairs that we use for the acoustic. I got to make that much bigger than what it is, so I still use the frame. We're going to bring the frame downstairs, take the material we have in the package, staple that to a frame to a much larger size, and we're going to be using that for demonstrations because the one we have downstairs isn't big enough. We need a much bigger surface now. So we're going to make a bigger surface with the Raven. And then we're going to use that size to throw against my screen so my screen can blow that screen out of the water. Because I don't want people thinking like at the end of the day that, oh, okay, so he made that right there, that product right there, it'll probably take out. No, it's not going to take out our product on any way whatsoever. Our product would level that with no problem whatsoever. But to show you that we can just come out and make stuff and blow other people's product out with it and then throw it against our own stuff and watch ourselves destroy it. Yeah, that's how powerful the tech is at the end of the day. All right, there we go. So this will fix the scamming problem. Because at the end of the day, at least with this, you know what you're getting because we're going to do the test for you. You know exactly what you're getting, how it's going to react in fully lit environments and so forth for different projectors. You will know at the end of the day what you're getting. And it's going to be much cheaper than you going out and spending the money for an $80 to $89 screen paint that literally did the exact same thing this product just did. All right. Now let's go over here. But that's the most weirdest car. Somebody's car alarm is dying. Literally, you get that battery fixed. All right, so let's come out of here. We save the file. I need to go over to come out of here. Sorry about that, people. We'll get it all for you guys. Let's see. Come out of here. I need to grab the file here. Where's my Raven at? Yeah, naming it Crow would have been going a little too far. It would have been going a little too far. That's what I love about the lure. Lord corrects things in my head. When I start going off that rail, Lord goes, nope, no, can't do that. So and so, name it something else. And I was like, okay, Raven will work. It'll work. Yeah, it keeps me in line on that one. Because, man, you darn straight I would have called that thing Crow. They called it Crow 2.0. I'd have called it Crow 4.7, something crazy. Yeah, but no, can't do that. There's certain guidelines I gotta follow. So let me see. Where's my freaking Raven? Quote the Raven ever. Now I'm gonna be saying that all day today. Quote the Raven evermore. Quote the Raven evermore. Crows versus Raven. Raven more superior. Quote the Raven evermore. I might get some Raven merch made. I'm thinking about it now. I can't stand when you put folders someplace and them suckers are not even there where you put them at. No, I just put it right there. Let's go. It's right there. So no, he thinks for some reason this bothers me. Nah, it don't bother me. It's expected for you to be this way because I said it, the way you carry yourself, man. I try to give you a little bit of credit. I gave you credit on the tracking number. You sent the item. But like I said, I can only give you so much credit because you're not a mature adult at the end of the day. I can't give you that. It's like, you having a teenager and you want to give them the credit. You want to give them that responsibility. But at the end of the day, they're going to mess around and foul it up and give you another disappointment at the end of the day. That's what Crow is to me. He's a disappointment at the end of the day. Like, he's not going to be able to follow through on this. He just can't do it. Literally, he's one of those people that you have to put on a bus and you have to pin a note to his shirt to explain to the driver, this is where he needs to get off because he doesn't follow directions correctly. Okay, I wanna print this right here. I wanna get a print. Can we get a print? Yeah, I want this one right here. Get it in the big one too. I think that'll fit the size. Yeah, the one we're printing will fit that. No problem. 5x7. I don't want to be too big. I can see a full page. I want to do a full page on that. Really? Because I don't want to waste all that ink. All right, we do a 8x10. Looks pretty cool. We can do that one instead. We'll do an 8x10 on there on our Raven. Let's see how this one comes out. We got ink at the bottom, which I got to put in my printer. And here it comes, people. Now, the beautiful thing about the Raven's packaging is the fact that It's a zip at the top, easy open, no rip, no tear. We're going to basically be making a screen out of this in a few minutes of our Raven. Oh, I got to remember my own name for this thing too. What was the Raven Cinema Screens 2.0? Yeah. Oh, the label came out looking sick. Cook the Raven evermore. Cook the Raven evermore. Cook the Raven. Heck, I like this, man. That came out looking hot. Tell me that didn't come out looking hot. Oh, man. Shoot. That came out looking gorgeous, didn't it? Oh, I like that right there. Raven Cinema 2.0. Raven Cinema Screens 2.0. I like that. I like that. That's nice. That came out real nice. I'm going to put it on my packaging real quick. And that fits perfect. Look how that fits. That fits perfect. We're going to leave it just like, going to fit just like that. I'm going to get a couple more of these. We're going to put these on our site for the Crystal Edge. New Raven. No painting. We're going to test that water bead thing too. See if water beads off of it. And we'll have the different sizes. We'll have the links for each size. We got a little bit of a wrinkle in there, but next time I'll get it better. But still, then I like this. I just need it for the advertising. Raven. We need another one for the back too. I need another one for the back to cover this. We're not selling these. I just got these. I'm not buying these and giving them away. I'm basically just. I need this for advertising for this thing. I need a smaller version of this one too. Yeah, a smaller one. Hold up, people. We gotta make one for the tag in the back. The Raven. Again, I need to print another one out. I want a smaller one. Give me this one right here. Now give me. I'll take that one right there. Put it back. 3.5 is my big. Give me that right there. That's perfect size. That's one we don't have to cut out. This is the best sticker paper I've ever seen in my life. Hope the Raven evermore. Now, we're done. So again, follow up. Crow's product, and then today, dude's a certified scammer. I'm gonna leave it at that. He's a certified scammer. Again, he scammed our company on basically giving us a product that wasn't true. Everything was documented, and as I showed you from the product we have here, we were able to match this product to a basic tablecloth with no problem whatsoever. At the end of the day, reborning a new nickname for a new product right there. We're not selling that. You're getting that. You can get that and buy it yourself. And at the end of the day, he can't back up his product. At the end of the day, his product, like I said, it's nothing more than black and white house paint. If he could, he would back it up at the end of the day. Like I said, he can't send us a real product. He will never send us a real product due to the fact that he knows his product is not going to work down here. And until he backs his product up, he is what he is. At the end of the day, a 100% scammer. All right, with that being said, I'm coming back on. You know why? Because we're going to build something out of this screen right here. I got a frame upstairs. We're going to attach this to this. We need a much bigger screen than this so we can start doing the test tomorrow. For those who are going to, now keep in mind, if you're curious and works with ultra short throw, we'll do all those tests, everything to spark your curiosity at the end of the day. So that way you can buy it with confidence and know it's going to work with an ultra short throw projector and all the other stuff we're going to throw at it. So you'll be good to go. All right. All right. So let's build the screen, and tomorrow we'll come in and we'll do the test early in the morning because I'm done with my test for the day. All right. That being said, be careful out there. Make sure, like I said, if you're buying this product from this individual, if you want to go down that road, that's where you want to go down. Make sure you ask him some questions. And one of the questions you need to ask him, what's the difference between his product and black and white paint? Has he done the demonstrations? Question him on this nonsense, because at the end of the day, you don't want to get scammed. On top of that, like I said, if you're going to be doing business with him, stay away from that eBay site. Definitely stay away from that, because the only thing that saved our neck is the fact that we had a detailed receipt showing what we ordered. You ain't got that, you're going to have some problems at the end of the day. And like I said, at the end of the day, maybe if you don't tick him off, maybe he'll give you the right thing, maybe you won't. But at the end of the day, because of our results and our experience from dealing with him, at the end of the day, we call what it is. He's a 100% scammer. I got to be up tomorrow morning. I got to contact Better Business Bureau. We got to contact Wix site for that whole incident with that whole price gouging and showing the dirty pictures of me and stuff like that. Yeah, Crow, we're going to shut your site down. That's going. Right? So I don't know what you're going to do after that. We're going to shut the site down. All right. With that being said, got to go, and God bless. Yeah.